So as you know, we're going to film the first 5 minutes.
Yes.
You don't need to say your name. You don't need to mention names of people or things unless you want to. Okay?
Okay.
And so what would you like to look at here today?
I think, first of all, it's been 2 years since my mom passed away.
Okay.
So I wanted to see if maybe there was, anything there that
Sure.
she might want to say.
Okay. And what's her first name?
Mary.
When she passed, was she depressed?
Yes.
Because I get that sadness around her. Did she have some kind of spiritual conflict? Was she like at odds with God, or was she? Because I almost kind of get that she's over there, but she's not reaching out to help. She's not reaching out to Jesus or Mary or whoever she believes in.
Yes.
So was she at a spiritual? Was she not spiritual, or did she not want to pass, or was she fighting leaving?
Well, before she passed, she did contact someone who, she had a priest that she talked to for a couple weeks before she passed, because I think she had some guilt built up.
Okay. All right. Because I really feel like she is almost punishing herself, like not reaching out, not allowing herself to be loved. Because I don't get suicide around her. I don't get her being isolated because of anything like that.
No.
Sometimes when people take their lives, they kind of go into a different waiting room, the way I read the other side. So she just feels like she's not allowing herself to be accepted. Now, is her dad on the other side? Because there's a real strong male figure.
Her
that she's
husband.
got, and she's got her back to him, like she doesn't want to deal with him, or she doesn't know what to say to him. Was their relationship a little torrid when they were on this side? Was he very dominant?
No.
What was his first name?
Wayne.
Wayne. No, it's not Wayne. Wayne's energy is very soft, and Wayne's kind of more over this energy. Wayne feels very social and very sitting down with people and friends, and he's kind of just looking at her saying, he kind of feels like he can't make her do anything she don't want to do.
Right.
Which is probably how it was on this side. So he's kind of just watching her, but there's a real strong energy, like a dominant father.
Could be her father. His name was Stan.
Yeah, was he very, and I'd say he kind of either didn't think girls had as much value, or he was very demanding, but there was a sense almost where she's still shy around that father energy.
Okay.
So I don't get her like running to him.
Okay.
So I don't know where you are spiritually with religion, all that, but I would really say things like this. If you talk to Jesus, he's a good one to call in. If you talk to Mary, she's a good one to call in. If you talk to Baba, but I think she needs you to call some kind of help in.
Okay.
To come in and just embrace her a bit more.
Okay.
Because it feels like she's real focused on you. She's real close to you energetically, but there's a sadness to her, so she's not celebrating her life. She's just kind of hanging. Now, how did she leave?
She had a heart attack.
Okay. Did she smoke?
Yes.
Okay. Because I get a sense of regret. Like, I guess maybe people told her you should quit, or she'd have warnings,
Yes.
and she didn't heed them.
That's exactly what happened.
And she's regretful of that.
Okay.
So she's a little bit feeling sorry for herself. Which is interesting that they can still do that on the other side.
Yeah.
But when did she leave?
It's been almost 2 years. It would be 2 years in February, I think.
That's still pretty new.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty new in infinity. So I think praying for her, however you do that.
Okay.
I don't see only one kind of praying. I see it, calling beings in to help her, to enlighten her. The first thing she asked me is, do you forgive her?
Yes.
So, because that was the first thing she wanted to know, because now she's kind of talking and saying, well, okay, maybe I have options, because she just felt like she had let everybody down. Now, what happened 8 years ago? Was she starting to get sick 8 years ago?
Her husband passed away, Wayne. He passed away, and it could have been around that time.
Yeah, 7 to 8 years.
He had cancer. He died.
Okay, yeah. Did she feel like she didn't take good care of him, or she wasn't there enough for him?
I'm not sure, because she was with him a lot.
Okay. Did they have limitations on health care, or
Yes.
getting what they needed?
Yes.
Yeah. Because I get sadness that she could have done, they should have been able to do more for him.
Okay.
To keep him around. And I think that's kind of a little bit where she started to feel guilty and not feel deserving of love and that sort of thing.
Okay.
So she's already kind of energetically over there starting to shift a little bit and be okay. I think she's a little scared of her dad because he's pretty imposing.
Okay.
But like I said, just putting those thoughts out to her. But all in all, she's safe.
Good.
and she's happy. And did she lose a child?
I don't know. I mean, not that I would know of.
Was there anybody close by that lost a child? Because there's a little one with her.
Yes.
Okay, because that child's there in the same area between Wayne and her.
Okay.
And so they're part of the dynamic, and they're playing with them, and they're happy too. So that child's being taken care of.
Okay.
And was that from a while ago, like 10 years ago or something?
Probably a lot longer than that. Maybe.
Okay, yeah, because it feels like they've been there for a long time, and I don't know where you're at with reincarnation and all that. For me, when you reincarnate, part of you reincarnates, so not all of you.
Yes.
So it really feels like aspects of that child are already back,
Okay.
but that energy is still there.
Okay.
So I think we've pretty much done the 5 minutes, so I'm going to just put the camera on hold,
Okay.
and we can